Frank. Thank you for having me here today. It is truly my honor. As you know, it's not the first time I've come here, and it will not be the last, and it is truly heartening to see how many people are here today to remember. It's an honor to be here at the only monument to Vietnam veterans in the country. And for that, we should thank all of the trustees right now for your hard work and efforts. Around us now are 1,563 names of New Jerseyans who did not return from the Vietnam War. Today, we remember them. Today, we remember 5 more who will be honored today, whose names do not yet appear on the memorial, but who served nevertheless. These people are heroes, and their selfless service to our nation will never be forgotten. We have to call them by their first names because they are our friends, our families, our brothers, Norman, Joseph, Walter, Philip, and Eugene. You will hear more from the families of these heroes later on. Now, just spend a minute to remember. Today is about our veterans, not just the ones who have passed, but the ones who live today. Our veterans are the greatest of any generation. No matter what war they have fought in, they have always fought for the timeless ideas of freedom, liberty, and justice. Their heroism, your heroism, will never be forgotten. I can assure you that as Lieutenant Governor, but most importantly, as Kevin's mom, who will be in uniform in May this year, having agreed to serve another 10 years with the United States Air Force, I can assure you that in this administration, your sacrifices will never be forgotten. The past century has witnessed an America that no one could guess. We have sent our bravest children to virtually every corner of the world to endure the most hostile conditions, including the unforgiving jungles of Vietnam. New Jersey has produced so many of you heroes. As we stand here today, more than 400,000 veterans live in New Jersey. More than 200,000 of them served in the war in Vietnam. We have produced in New Jersey many, many more, countless more. They grew up in New Jersey. They first learned to love their country here. They first learned to commit themselves to service here in New Jersey. 2015 will mark 40 years since the end of the Vietnam conflict. The growing passage of time makes these types of events all the more important. We have an obligation to pass down to our children our love of country, our commitment to service, an understanding of the cost of freedom, and we will continue to do that here in New Jersey. The words will never be able to do justice to the gratitude we share with you for all of your sacrifices. We want to honor your bravery. We want to show our appreciation for your sacrifices so that we could have the freedoms we experience here today and every day. Our New Jersey veterans and the 23 million veterans we remember today are a very special group of patriots. Your willing service, your acts of bravery, you further the cause of freedom around the world. You protect this nation, and you show people that would doubt that a free people can be a strong people, that nothing could be further from the truth. We will never forget your service to your country. We will never forget our citizen soldiers who serve today, not only as soldiers, but as citizens airmen. They have already served combat tours, and they continue to mobilize almost every day to areas of conflict around the world. Your men and women of every race, every background, every financial background, every religious preference, every political belief. We will never forget you. We will never forget your service. We will never forget your courage. And we will never forget what you have done so that we can all stand here and live in peace. Less than 1% of our workforce wears a uniform so that the rest of us can live and be safe every day. By working together, we will continue to honor our veterans and our military personnel, and yes, our future veterans, the next generation of veterans, not just on November 11th, not just on Memorial Day, but every day of the year. The New Jersey Department of Military and Veterans Affairs continues to be a national leader in creating a safety net for those of you who are still in crisis. Please don't hesitate to reach out to them if you need help. We are there for you. You were there for us. I've been privileged to work with organizations like the Mission of Honor that ensures that our forgotten heroes are buried and given a proper hero's burial. I've worked with Community of Hope and Homes for Heroes, and also Jobs for Our Heroes, which provide housing, services, and finds jobs for families and veterans who may or may not be in distress. We can and we must work together. We've done a lot, but we have a lot more to do. I end with a thank you to all of you for coming out today, but mostly to all of you for serving your country so honorably. May God bless each one of our veterans. May God bless the men and women who currently serve in uniform. Let's think of the next generation also of veterans. May God bless the state of New Jersey and the United States of America. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant Governor. Thank you for your continued support of our foundation and all